got two of them. Okay. And one of mine.
We have somebody coming in.
Okay. Are you all together?
Okay.
Okay, I need you to wait over here, then just you go in by yourself.
I just have a slight problem.
As long as it's a slight problem.
Okay, they gave us 4, but 3 of them are together and 1 isn't.
That's probably all they have, but you can walk in and check. Walk over to the, get in first or second window there.
Didn't know that.
Well, you do now.
Okay.
If you have a card here, you have to take it back to your car. Okay, you just have to wait there.
Now, will I be able to come back out again, or is that it?
As long as you put them both the same, just stick it on you, because they'll stop you if you don't have it showing.
Okay, thank you.
Go back and forth on yeah. As long as you got the press showing you. Okay.
For 10 minutes.
Is this what's that?
Thank you.
Tickets, Deborah.
I see. No, I need to get in. Is that one? Where's one? He knows I'm coming back in.
You know,
I told him I'm coming back in.
But he's stopping at
okay, he'll be back here in just a minute. Just stand over here. All right. I don't know if the sports are going to. That's why I can't let him
Randy, we did. Huh?
Did you see where it was?
They call this the victory tour, but at the NAACP has its way. It will be more than just a show business crime.
It seems like this. Yeah.
just one of you go in though.
You all got
Dr. Bob Sullivan?
I know. Can I talk to you guys?
Sure. What do you want to talk about?
Oh, you're going in. He's going in.
You don't need.
Right there where it says print. Get around with that.
Could you please get number 1?
NAACP has its way. It will be more than a show business crime. It will be a method for the politically disenfranchised to make their voices heard. Jeff Levine, CNN, Kansas City. Yeah. I get a photograph for me. 3, 2, 1. They call this the victory tour, but at the
Thanks very much. Once again, let's hear from Mr. Chris Bliss and a concert for your eyes. And the concert won't start until it gets absolutely dark. Let darkness fall across this land. The time for the concert is close at hand. So sit back and relax. Still have a few more minutes before.
Well, they missed the shot that was coming in.
They're supposed to be.
Left-hand side of the podium are cleared, and so you people that have positioned yourself over here, You need to relocate so this area is cleared and we can get the press conference going. As you know, we've let you in on your current credentials. There'll be credentials handled by the Bloom organization immediately after the press conference. So, do any...
Good afternoon. We thank you all for coming this morning. As you know, we have all the Jacksons here, Randy, Tito, Marlon, and Michael. All right. Michael has a statement that he'd like to read at this time. Michael?
Can I have silence for a minute, please? A lot of people are having trouble getting tickets. The other day I got a letter from a fan. Can you hear me now? Okay. Are you sure? A lot of people are having trouble getting tickets. The other day I got a letter from a fan in Texas named LaDonna Jones. She'd been saving her money from odd jobs to buy tickets. But with the current tour system, she'd have to buy 4 tickets. And she couldn't afford that. So we've asked our promoter to work out a new way of distributing tickets, a way that no longer require a money order. I've asked our promoter to end the mail order ticket system as soon as possible so that no one will pay money unless they get a ticket. Finally, and most importantly, there's something else I am going to announce today. I want you to know that I've decided to donate all my money I make from the performance to charity. There will be further press statements released in the next 2 weeks. Thank you very much.
What charity? What charity will you donate it to?
Yes. The charities have not been decided yet. There are a few that are in consideration. We'll further that later on with further details.
Is there a possibility that he'll still play in Boston or the Boston area?
I doubt very much if we'll play in the Boston area.
What about the Chicago area? What about Chicago?
In a few moments here, I will be giving out the rest of the tour dates. If you hold patient, if you hold still and be a little patient, we'll give you all the tour dates.
We have a handout. We have a handout for everybody.
Yeah, we rewrote it.
We have a handout.
All right. We have...
Ladies and gentlemen, if I could have your attention, we're prepared at this point to announce some further tour dates.
Hold on. Can I have your attention? We'll give you these handouts as soon as Mr. Sullivan passes out the tour dates. Relax. Marvin, stop giving them out till we start.
Okay. Thank you.
No, Mr. DeLeo.
Somewhere. Parveen Michaels, who's here with us, will have his statement, Michael's statement, available. Parveen, you may have to Xerox some additional copies.
Thank you.
We'll get them all at the door on your way out. There'll be Michael's statement. Thank you.
Fourth and 5th, New York City, Madison Square Garden. August 10th and 11th, Knoxville, Tennessee, Neyland Stadium. August 17th and 18th, Indianapolis, Indiana, the Hoosier Dome. August 25th and 26th, Detroit, Michigan, the Silver Dome. September 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 11th, and 12th, Los Angeles, California, the Forum. September 28th and 29th, Buffalo, New York, Rich Stadium. October 5th and 6th, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, JFK Stadium. October 13th and 14th, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, Three Rivers Stadium. October 19th and 20th, Cleveland Stadium, Cleveland, Ohio. November 7th and 8th, Anaheim, California, Anaheim Stadium. Those are presently firm dates. There are also 3 or 4 additional dates that are in negotiation with various cities. This is not the final tour. These are present firm dates. I also wanted to indicate tonight that we would be hosting a press party at Arrowhead Stadium, cocktails at 6 and a dinner at 7, and everyone here is invited to the Arrowhead Stadium, to the club there.
What's the status of Chicago, sir?
At this point, we have no further dates to announce. We're in negotiation with several cities. We don't want to lead anyone to have expectations that it will be at one city or another until those negotiations are completed.
Mr. Sullivan, a personal friend of the family, will they still have a chance to go anywhere in the Boston area?
We cannot comment on any further cities other than to say there are 3 or 4 that are still in negotiation. This is not the final tour.
Have contracts been signed in these dates?
If we can have one person at a time, we can respond. This gentleman here from Dallas.
What about a TV concert?
There are no plans for any TV concerts.
Let me answer that. I just want to reemphasize one thing, that you understand that Michael's end of the concerts, of the touring, will be donated to charities. We have designated 3 charities we have picked out. We're in negotiations with them right now. So we're not ready to release the names of the charities at this time. We'll release it in a couple of weeks.
100%.
Pardon?
Just Kansas City, is that what?
No, the whole tour. Because he's a nice guy.
How much money is estimated to be given? 100% of what he makes.
100% of what he makes will be good.
What's the ballpark figure?
I have no idea. We haven't done all the
100%
numbers.
of what he makes or what everybody makes?
What he makes. He makes.
What is his share of the?
We have no idea. We haven't figured it all out yet. It'll be 1/6.
When did he decide to do it?
He's decided a couple of weeks ago that perhaps he would do that. Tickets will be handled over the counter in various cities.
Tickets be the same price?
All right, that'll be the end of the questions now.
Are there contracts?
What's your name, sir?
What's your name?
Sir,
We need your name.
name.
We need their name.
We need their name.
That was Frank DeLeo.
Well, we've not been able to.
We got tickets on.
Thank you very much. Separation of powers.
Hey, no, come on.
Michael. All right,
Calm down, man.
Michael has a statement that he'd like to read at this time. Michael?
Silence for me, please. A lot of people are having trouble getting tickets. The other day I got a letter from a fan. Who will know? Okay. Adele James. She'd been saving her money from odd jobs to buy tickets. But with the turret tour system, she'd have to buy 4 tickets.
Charity. What charity will you donate it to?
The charities have not been decided yet. They're reviewed of their consideration. Further down later on, further
Michael, is this been done?
in a moment, in a few moments,
I'm going in. Go on, man. Come on. Right.
I saw Michael Jackson. I saw Michael Jackson.
Yeah, I saw it. Yeah, I saw it.
All right.
I saw it.
Kansas City's #1. Michael Jackson home.
Mel, get in there. What did you see?
I saw Michael Jackson. He waved at me. He waved at me.
Yeah,
He waved right there. He told me to come and see him tomorrow night. I saw him there.
what did you just say?
I didn't see him. I just kissed Randy. That's all.
Did you see him?
No. You want to see him? Let's go. I want to see him.
Was it worth the wait?
Yeah.
What did he look like?
Like gorgeous. 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 He's gorgeous.
What did he look like?
Good. Dark and handsome. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Let's go break down the rooms. Break down the doors.
Yes. Yes, a word or two, that's what I come up with.
NAACP, and we're just happy to join hands with him and to continue in the struggle for a better America, and that's what we're all about, and we're just delighted to say that the Victory Tour will take place tonight, and that's going to be really exciting. It's the fruition of a dream come true, and I think it's going to be an emotional experience that will be second to none. Everyone who comes in close proximity to this performance will be the better for it, and it's going to be something that you'll be talking about to friend and foe alike for many years to come. Dr. Benjamin Hooks, y'all.
Thank you very much. Don, old and valued friend of the NAACP, one of our largest contributors across the years and great supporters. A little later on, I'll have a brief prepared statement, but just at this moment, I'm just happy to be here. I told Don I've been looking for him. I have an award for him, but I don't give it in absentia, so you have to get it next year.
Yeah, all right. Next
we
year.
look forward to that when we meet and our next convention. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you, John.
Why don't you raise your hands together?
All right, well, certainly. Let's do that in the brotherhood.
All right.
There he is. There you go. All right, get it out. Get that thing, Megan. Brotherhood is togetherness. I love you, man.
All right, thank you.
I love you, man. Oh, geez. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, Ladies and gentlemen, Commissioner Irma Brown.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. The Los Angeles and Hollywood Beverly Hills chapters of the National Association for the Advancement of Colored People are pleased to welcome you this afternoon to our press conference and reception in honor of the Dr. H. Claude Hudson Freedom Award and the Jackson family. We're especially pleased, being from the West Coast, that we could be here in Kansas City this afternoon to share in the opening of this worldwide tour with the Jackson family. We feel that it is particularly appropriate that this medal is presented today while we are here celebrating the 75th anniversary of the NAACP. To introduce to you the presidents of the two branches, I'd like to introduce National Board of Directors member Mrs. Merle Evers Williams.
As a member of the National Board of the NAACP, I am indeed pleased that the two presidents of our Los Angeles branch and the Beverly Hills branch of the NAACP have come together to present this victory celebration and the award to the Jackson family. I would like to introduce to you Mr. Willis Edwards, who is president of the Beverly Hills branch, and Mr. John McDonald, who is president of the Los Angeles branch.
To brief you very quickly, this program is going to be very sweet and short because of rehearsal schedules. We are happy to be here today, and we thank all of you for coming to celebrate our 75th anniversary. We are honored to honor the Jackson family because of what they have given to America and the world. And this is a family that has stuck together, and it's time that we honored our own.
We're pleased to honor the Jackson family and to give them the H. Claude Hudson Award. It's all about family, and the Jacksons represent family. Without any further ado,
we would like to have at this time
Get this guy down.
Linda Tartini, Limit Organizing Committee. Where is she? And now, ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Benjamin Hooks, the Executive Director of the National Association of Advancement of Colored People.
Thank you very much. I was asking for my seat, and they said I should talk. It's a great honor to be here with the presidents of these two branches, with Merle Evers, the widow of the great martyr Meg Evers, and, oh yes, thank you, I'm sorry. I forgot I wasn't as tall as somebody else. And to have an opportunity to honor this family. I will not read all of this press release. It has been passed out. Let me simply say to you, for those of you who have watched steadily, the Jackson children grew up and mature into adulthood. We cannot help but share their pride and thrill of ongoing success. I think all of America ought to be proud of this Jackson family. They are a remarkable family. They're worthy of emulation. They're worthy of being noted. They're worthy of being duplicated and replicated. Their fame has been tremendous, and yet they have retained a certain type of humility. We're proud of the fact that when Michael released that Thriller album, it did not deal with kinky sex or drugs or any other of those subjects, but was clean, good music, and has made a record. And on that account, and because of that, the NAACP today is happy to join with the branches in Los Angeles in presenting the J. Claude Hudson Awards. We also adopted unanimously on the floor of the convention today a resolution of praise for their work in our voter registration campaign. I want to present Joseph Madison, at least let you see him. Where are you, Joe? This is our voter registration director who is going to be working with us. Recognize the Jacksons not only for their singing ability, but for their dedication and devotion to the ideals of America, for they represent the highest and best aspirations And for every little black-born girl, white-born girl, anywhere in this country, they can look up to them with pride and admiration, and we want the world to know that, and we want to be a part of making that. So on behalf of the National NAACP, I'd like you to also meet the national president, a very fine woman from Baltimore, Maryland, Mrs. Enolia
Jackson and Tito.
We'd like to present this certificate of appreciation, and it reads, the National Association for the Advancement of Colored People, Los Angeles, Beverly Hills, Hollywood branch, present the H. Claude Hudson Medal of Freedom to Tito Jackson for the fulfillment of the values and qualities which exemplify the standards and the ideals of the family unity and togetherness. Tito?
I'd like to say thank you very much. This is some type of special award for us. On behalf of myself, my brothers, my mom, dad, sisters, it's good to know that everything we do is positive and you're showing us the right direction. Thank you very much.
Where's the presentation? All right, okay. To the Jackson family, appreciation for your support. National Association for the Advancement of Colored People, Kelly Alexander Sr., Chairman of the Board, B.L. Hudson Executive Director, Nodia McMillan, President, for your family, Michael, for all of them, for their fine work. We're happy to present this award. Step up. Off the board. That's the court.
There's one more.
Michael, on behalf of the Los Angeles Olympic Organizing Committee, we're very proud to present to you and to your family the 1984 Friendship of Medallion of the 1984 Olympics. Thank you.
Okay. I want to tell you something. This is the greatest joy of our lives, to have such a brilliant and outstanding young man here today as Michael Jackson. Because of what he has given to the world, he's given it hope. He's given young people hope to go on and live. And on behalf of the NAACP, we would like to present this appreciation certificate from the Beverly Hills Hollywood branch and the Los Angeles branch. Okay.
Mike, you want to say just one word?
Let the mayor make this now.
This is a great honor. Thank you very, very much. I love you all.
Yeah, all right.
Okay, Mr. Mayor. Okay, let's do this quick.
On behalf of all the people of this metropolitan area, it's my honor as mayor of this city to present to Michael Jackson a book developed by the Hallmark people on Kansas City and a key with our love, respect, admiration. Michael.
Up higher! Up higher!
We would like to thank Mr. Walter Yetnikoff, president of CBS Records, for coming and sharing this time with us today. Mr. Norman Winter, press liaison for Michael Jackson.
How's this, Howie?
Tell you somebody sneaking up behind you. Somebody sneaking. You can't resist.
You guys Michael Jackson fans?
Oh, yes.
Sure.
Yes,
Who
for
isn't?
years.
Were you surprised the concert was coming to Kansas City?
I was very surprised. I had heard that it was going to be in Kentucky, so I was very surprised when I learned that Kansas City was going to be the first stop.
How about you?
Yeah, I mean, there was so much speculation that I'm one of the last people that will believe anything. You know, it doesn't matter what it is. You know, I'm one of the last to say, oh yeah, I believe it now.
What are the respective ages here, and is everybody a Michael Jackson fan?
Well, the respective ages are it's a very wide margin here. I'm a 64-year-old grandmother, and Jordan is 21 months.
22 months.
22 months. Quite a span. But we all like Michael Jackson.
And I'm 27.
And 25.
And Jordan is 22 months.
Yeah, but come here.
Who's the biggest Michael Jackson fan?
Oh, it's got to be Jordan by far.
I think so. And then second is Grandma.
Now, Jordan taught Grandma how to like Michael Jackson. Jordan fell in love with Michael Jackson, and to win his heart, Grandma often plays him and dances with Jordan. So it's quite a sight to see a 64-year-old and a 22-month-old dancing with each other.
To Michael Jackson.
To Michael Jackson.
When did you find out about the concert, and when did you apply for tickets and all that kind of thing?
I think we found out about the concert, I believe, approximately 10 days ago. And of course, well, I guess it was more like 2 weeks ago. And the order blanks appeared in the paper maybe 3 or 4 days later. And we got in our order the same day. So we're still hoping. And it was hard to come up with the money for it, but my father helped out, and of course we pitched in our money, and then my mother...
Mortgaged the house.
No. My mother pitched in her share, so we finally got the order today, and we sent it off the same day, the first day that the order blanks appeared in the Kansas City paper.
And what's it been like since then, waiting for it?
Just very anxious. Very anxious. I was sorry to learn that they hadn't come today. I gave my mother's address instead of my own because I work and she's retired, and I knew that she would be home all day. So that's why I gave her address, and we're still anxiously awaiting. We just have until tomorrow. So I hope that we get them.
Is this the 4 that will go if you get the tickets?
Yes.
Sure.
Yes. And we didn't know if we had to pay for a ticket for Jordan or not. But we didn't want to take any chances, so we went ahead and ordered him a ticket.
Are there any concerns that you have about the concert, just from if you do get tickets? I mean, if you...
Well, a lot of times with concerts, there's a lot of things that, I mean, there was a concert in Cincinnati a couple of years ago. I don't remember who was playing, but there were people killed because the seats were general admission, and they rushed the gates as soon as the gates opened. It was a Who or somebody, but there seems to be a lot more precautions taken so far as security. I mean, I understand you have to go through 2 security checks, and right now my only concern is that it's at 9 o'clock. The show starts at 9, and that's long past his bedtime.
Think he could stay up for this one?
I think so.
We're going to make sure he gets in 2 naps. 2 naps. I haven't thought about what's going to happen. I just want to go. And I haven't thought about any of the consequences. I just think I'll worry about that when I get my tickets.
How big a deal is this?
To Kansas City or to us?
Both.
Big. For both.
Any way of describing it?
It is a big deal. Personally, I think Michael Jackson is a phenomenon. I was not old enough to appreciate Elvis Presley, but I would think that Michael Jackson is probably the next Elvis Presley. He is a phenomenon. It's going to be years, maybe decades, before anybody else comes along like him. And I'm really excited. I think it's great for the city. I think it's great. We have a lot of other things going on too, but I think this is going to overshadow absolutely everything else.
You know, and then a lot of people laugh at somebody paying $30 for a 22-month-old to go to a concert, but when you stop to consider it, it may not happen again in his lifetime, you know, and that's something that he may not remember a lot of it, but he would have been there. He will have been there.
If you get a ticket.
If we get tickets.
We'll get tickets. They'll come.
There's been, I guess my next question just has to do with Kansas City. I mean, with so many cities across the country in the bidding, you know, competing for the Jackson Tour. Kansas City?
Well, you know, Suzanne and I and Grandma and I have all talked about that more than once, you know, and I think Kansas City, there's got to be a lot of reasons, but part of it had to be the fact that Kansas City sits in the middle of the country. You know, I don't know how much that has to do with the tour, but I would think that gives you good exposure all the way around from East Coast to West Coast. You know, but other than that, who knows?
What's it mean to your family? The chance to go.
Oh, there's a lot of things that could be read into this. I think one thing is that you know, we will enjoy, number one, seeing history being made. Number two, I think more than me, because I could have passed on the $30 tickets, but I think it's important that Jordan goes. I really do. You know.
I think Michael Jackson is a good example for children too. He's a clean-cut young man. He used to be a kid, now he's a young man. I think he's a great example for kids and for all people.
Grandmother, how you feel about that?
For me, it's a sentimental journey. 15 years ago, I took my children and some friends of theirs, and I chaperoned them to see Michael Jackson when he was very young. My daughter and son were very young, were youngsters, and it was the Jackson 5. And I went to chaperone them, and I had as much fun as they did. And it's just great to be going back again, taking my grandson, even though the tickets are expensive, and there's certain things I didn't like about the promotional. But nevertheless, it's going to be good to see the Jacksons again. We're all music lovers, so it's a big event in my life, and tomorrow the tickets will be here. I'm sure.
She's hopeful.
I'm sure you're coming.
What were the things that you objected to about the promotion? Been a lot written about that.
Right. The tickets are quite expensive. I think they were really overpriced. They are overpriced. Arrogant is the word that so many people have used as far as the promotion is concerned. There were so many guidelines that had to be followed. I understand the Jacksons wanted discounting for their hotel stays. They're going to keep the money, and it had to be in blocks of 4. All of those requirements were very hard for some people to meet. And like I say, it was pretty presumptuous of them to think that they could get away with it. But in Kansas City they did. I understand in Dallas they didn't. I don't think Kansas City is going to be, the example in Kansas City is going to be followed everywhere. I don't think people are going to come through like they did in Kansas City. And maybe it's because we're first.
Why do you say that?
I'm just using Dallas as an example. In Dallas, I understand they have sold less than 50% of the tickets. In Kansas City, I understand we sold all of our tickets for all 3 nights, 129,000.
And you were willing to pay, but you feel some of that, emotionally at least, you feel some of the backlash yourself.
Very definitely. I think they priced a lot of people out of the market. You know, there are a lot of people that can't go, that might have been able to go if they had been, say, $12, $15. And Many people didn't want 4 tickets. They wanted 1, or they wanted 2. Suppose you don't have a friend, or suppose you're new in town and you don't know anybody. What are you going to do? You know, ask a stranger to go in with you and buy a United States money order? I thought the guidelines were kind of rigid. I really did.
How about you, Father?
I agree. I think some of the guidelines, if not rigid, were ridiculous. That they outline a number 10 envelope, that they have to be, of course, again, in lots of 4. There was just a lot of things that nobody has ever had to go through in order to buy tickets for any other concert that's ever happened, and all of a sudden it happens here. And I thought it was ridiculous, but it didn't seem to slow the pace of purchases any.
Mother?
I agree with what both of them have said, and I feel very sorry for a lot of children that can't go, that won't be able to participate in the concert, who are Michael Jackson's biggest fans. Some of the guidelines, I agree, were very strict, but at the same time, I understand how Michael Jackson's and the rest of his brothers' parents feel. At the same time, they want to make sure that things are safe here and that certain precautions are taken, because the demand is going to be overwhelming. So I can understand, but at the same time, I have those same feelings.
Despite your optimism, I guess the odds. Okay.
Jordy, here. Hold this. You want to hold this one?
No.
Okay.
He wants to play with the ball.
He wants Ryan's
Okay,
ball.
wait a minute.
Here, sit down.
And I can get your pass.
Maybe we could borrow Ryan's ball. It's kind of
Ryan,
big.
would you let us use your ball? I'm sure he
You want your
probably
pass?
would.
You want to pass?
Can we go tight on him right now?
Oh, Jordy, I hate that.
You need the mic right up with him? Let's ask him.
Thank you.
Ah.
Come sit down.
There we go.
Look, Jordy.
Look at that. What's that?
Look.
Hey.
Look, Jordy. Look.
Get out of here.
Do you know how to talk on that? You know how you talk on when you interview people? You know, you ask them.
How do you do, sir?
Doherty, can you tell us? Can you take it out of his mouth? Just say. Can you?
Let's take your pass out.
Talk to
You know-
Stone. His name is Stone.
Who's,
Say hi, Stone.
who's coming to Kansas City?
Jackson.
Who's coming to Kansas City?
Jackson? Michael Jackson?
Wait.
Doherty, can you answer my question?
Say Jackson. Loud. Jackson. Not Jackie.
Doherty, who's coming? Who's coming to Kansas City? Who's coming to Kansas City?
Take your pass out.
Take your pass out so you can talk. Is it Michael Jackson? Is it Michael
I think
Jackson?
he knows. I think he'll tell us.
Take your pass out.
Who's coming? Who's coming to Kansas City? Who's coming?
Jackson.
Who's this?
That's
it. Can you say beat it?
Oh dear.
Billie Jean.
Billie
Jackson.
Do you like Michael Jackson? Do you think he's the best?
Yes. Thank you very much. Yes. Now take your pass out. Let me hold your pass.
Doherty, what's your? Do you know any Michael Jackson songs? Michael Jackson songs?
Say beat it. Say beat it. No, loud.
Ah.
Where you going?
Billie Jean. He knows Billie Jean.
George.
Sing beat that. Sing it. Wait a minute.
Okay.
Maybe we let that sit.
Yeah, so he'll come. Maybe he'll come back around.
Jordan, listen.
Is it Jordan?
Jordan, and we call him Jordy.
Like the river.
Okay,
Yeah, outside.
Jordan?
Tell him about Jackson.
Listen.
Can you dance? Can you do the moonwalk? Dance for us like Michael Jackson. Can you dance like Michael Jackson? Come on.
Can you do the move?
Dance like Michael Jackson for us.
Moonwalk, Jordan.
Can you dance? We're just going to get a little wide shot if you guys can just bear with us for a second. This is a photograph that takes we're showing the whole family for the time being. So just bear with us for a second, and we'll have it all done and we'll start in.
Jackson?
Jordan, can you stand by your father? Stand by your father for a second. Come be on TV.
Moonwalk to Dad.
Come be on TV.
Moonwalk. Yeah,
Oh, that's nice.
Oh, can you
moonwalk?
Hey!
Hey! Hey! Come here.
He's wondering where that comes from.
Stan, you've been watching.
That noise.
Okay.
Birds, you know.
Come on back, sweetheart.
You come on back over here.
Come here.
Okay, come
Come
down.
over here and moonwalk
careful.
over here.
Be careful.
Watch the lamp.
George.
Watch the lamp. Be careful.
You have to watch your step.